Hello everyone, this is Rex Red and I am back, with fingers on this side, and we have some polka. Always have some polka. Alright, we're starting a new scene. As you can see it behind me, it is a scene with a guy and he's standing through a boat. And so I don't have to holler anymore. We're going to turn that down, and Sigmund's going to say hi. Hi. Oh, that was nice, Sigmund. That was really nice of you to say hi. All right, so we got a boat. We got a boat here, and our boat is... we got a boat, and then we got this city behind us. I think I just restarted this because I couldn't get it to put a pose on him. So we're going to go up to poses. Let's go here and unselect. I don't know. I am not supposed to have anything selected here. I'm not sure how to unselect everything here, but... unselect. No, you can't like unselect, remove all base directories. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, let's try going here now to poses and see what happens. By function, we want a sitting pose. Sitting. Okay, we got Michael 9 selected. You know, I might be able to use one of these, but these poses are kind of a little bit expressive, let's say. Let's see, we're looking for a sitting pose. And they're down here. It was one that I thought I could use. It's, let's see, this one here. Now we go to favorites, see this? There it is. Okay, so the way to get this, when it says that something else is selected, you have to close the program down. Okay, so he's not sitting, so I guess it didn't work. Let's try it again. Sitting, favorites, okay. Auto pose, Genesis 8. I don't think he's sitting. So, not really. Oh, this must be just a top pose because it didn't do the bottom. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, see, it didn't move his bottom. It didn't. Oh, I think sometimes it doesn't move the pelvis. Parameters. Bend, and that didn't move the pelvis very much at all. That's funked up. All right, so how do we move this? We go here to parameter settings, and let's not use limits. And then we're going to bend this some more. And now let's see what happens. Yes, he went into the pose, but he didn't do it completely right. So let's now let's take Michael and spin him around. Angus, welcome. Sigmund says hi. Sigmund says hi. Let's see what we got. Well, that didn't work. So I'm not, oh, that's part of my other, I'm not sure how to copy them into here. Okay, well, Sigmund says hi. Okay, all right, so we're going to rotate this guy around like this. And then we're going to plop him down on the boat. Y in the boat here. Move him back a little bit. Z. Okay, and then we got this scene here. And I'm not sure where the water is. This looks like a piece of land here. I think this piece of land, sand and all, the beach. The beach. Life is a beach. Okay, I think this is all supposed to go together. Okay, so let's go Z. Z. Let's see what we've got. Z translate. Let's put the beach under the... There, okay. And then let's take the boat. There's our boat. And let's go Y translate until it looks like it's sitting maybe in the water. Okay. Where's the water? We have to go out of Iray and see what's going on here. Let's see, 9. I know there's water here somewhere. Let's see what we've got here. Where is the water? This could, no, that's our marker plane. So, come on. Where's the water? Okay, I see some water here. All right. Now, so this boat it's got to come down until it's sitting in the water. How far down does it got to go until it's in the water? Okay, this is like really complicated stuff. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff going on. It's like 50 feet down here. Okay, let's try this. We got water here, so I think it will show if I put the boat actually in the water. I think the boat will show. So let's bring this down until the boat looks like it's in the water. I think it will. Oh, edit, undo. What did I just do? Edit. Okay, we got to move the boat again. All right, let's grab the boat. Boat. Make sure we get the right thing here. And move down. And make sure we get the right thing again. Okay, I think that's the water. See, because that does something kind of funky there. So we don't, I don't think we're going to have to worry now. Now the beach, we're going to take this beach and we're going to take the building, this building set and the beach, and we're going to put them both in a group. They're going to call this beach and buildings. All right, there we go. All right, so now we can take the beach and the buildings and kind of move them back a little bit more. So we have them in our scene. Okay, so we've got them in our scene. All right, and then we can move this. Okay, now we're going to take Genesis 9, Michael, and move him down. I think that moves him down. It does. Okay, okay. All right, and now what we're going to do is, I think, we're going to take this, these buildings. This is complicated. Now we're going to take the buildings, where the beach and buildings. And I'm going to take this building set and move it over like this. And then back, Z, I think back a little bit. Up. Z. back a little bit. So it looks like it's kind of, and then we're going to move this up a little bit and down a little bit like that. And then we're going to get another row of these buildings. So it looks like a big thing. And we've got his ponytail coming right through his hat. That's kind of a little weird. We'll fix that. Okay, I think I want to turn this a little bit like this. Or I'll turn the boat. Okay, now, what are we doing? Okay, we're looking for some more buildings. So that pose is going to work, except the fact that his foot's going right through the boat. All right, we're going up here. We're looking for another set of buildings. So this was, I found this by searching for dock. Default, dock. I think that, no, we're not in files. We're going to products, dock. Okay. Dock. Hey, what's up, dock? And that was actually in environments. Come on, you're so slow. Here we go. Dock, props, no, environments. Okay, so we're going to take this one, set 3, merge into scene. Okay, all right. I could just like, so I think I can just push this set back and line it right up to this one. Okay, let's put that in our beach and buildings thing. Okay, set 3Z. Okay, all right. Then we're going to go X translate. And unfortunately, we have the same building right there. So if I take the buildings here and Z translate, I think I can kind of hide. Now I may be able to select that one building and get rid of it. Yeah, delete. Delete. All right, now we go X. Z. Okay, now X translate. Okay. And now we need some kind of rock here. Rock. Ledge. Ledge. Is that going to work? A ledge. No. Okay, rock. I got plenty of rocks. We're going to put a rock under here. A giant rock. Large rocks. How large is it? Okay, let's put our camera in. Create new camera. Accept. Okay, I think I didn't put that in the right way. Okay, create new camera. Copy to perspective view. There we go. Now we can look for our rock. Where's our rock? Rock group. I didn't know this was going to be a rock group, but we have a rock group. Isn't that nice? Here. And I didn't really want large rocks. Large rocks. large rock. Okay, I have some rocks that are very high resolution. Those are large rocks, but I've got rocks. I got plenty of rocks. And we're going to find, okay, and they're going to say something about being high resolution. Here we go. I think these, this is kind of nice with the tree. I wonder what this looks like merge into scene. Because we could throw this big gigantic rock into main rock, Z. Bring it back. Take it back there. See, I can't use that. Okay, X translate. All right, this rock, is this all separate? Okay, rock. Okay, see. Okay. Take the tree and put it there. I can't see what I'm doing. Did I take the flowers and move them, or just the tree? What if we take this little building off and that little building off? We put now the rock, main rock, like that. And then we have the tree here. Now there's something, that's just what I thought. The leaves are moving without the tree. Okay, that was kind of stupid. Now let's see. Let's get rid of the tree. Let's put the rock back in, another one in. Now let's get rid of everything except the tree and the rocks. I'm going to end up with a piece of grass or a little teeny rock or something left that I forgot, that I missed. Okay, so now all we've got left is a tree. So we'll take the flowering tree and unparent it from there. Main rock, now we can get rid of that. We'll take the flowering tree once we select the whole thing. Okay, what are those? There's more rocks. No, those are the rocks from back there. Okay, now we're going to take the flowering tree. Main rock. What's this? Oh, that's the rock from back there. Okay, and that's the flowering tree. Okay. Don't mess this up. Z. Okay, what's this flowering tree? Oh, that's the thing the group was in. Okay, Z brings the tree back. What's this little thing here? Little crate. We'll get rid of the crates. And then we're going to take the flowering tree again. Z it back. Over. And now let's move up to here and see, so get a little better perspective of what we're doing. We got more damn crates here. All right, well, let's get the tree in place. Okay. Okay. And zoom in a little more back to our scene. Bring me in closer. about this grass? No, it's not going to bring me in closer. All right, let's see. Okay, we got some crates here, and can I get a hold of them somehow? Okay, let's do this so I can't select that. Now we can get the crates. Okay, and there's a barrel back then. I probably could have used them, but we're not going to use them. Okay, main rock, flowering tree. Make sure we select the whole tree. Let's bring this up like that. Okay, so now we can go. That looks like it's growing right out of there. Yes, it does. It's working perfect. And this looks like this is all sitting on that rock. So that worked well. Now, is the rock floating in the air? No, it's actually sitting in this hole. Okay, so, all right, back to our camera view. Save this. So now we have a little tree. And, okay. And that's saving. It's taking its time to save that. It's taking its time to save that. All right. So look at this. We have ground center. You know, it's just, I have bought so many things. I didn't know I had that flowering tree, but I bought it, you know, and I bought it on a massive sale. So that's the way you do it. You buy stuff on a sale. Now we're going to put that flowering tree in with this main rock. Okay, so I'm going to move this all over so we can see the flowering tree a little better. Okay. It just gives the town a little bit of life, you know, maybe some birds up here. So that the town doesn't, when these little buildings look like they're actually, let's see what this looks like in Iray now. Okay, I think like you can see his foot. We can fix his foot so it's not going through the floor. And I may turn him and have him look at. Well, I'm gonna turn the boat. I think the boat's a little bit too low because you can see it looks like he's sitting in water. So we're going to have to fix that. This is called Mariner, okay? And so look at the tree. So we don't have any sky yet, but this is looking pretty cool, okay? And I don't see the water actually in the boat, so that's not a problem. And actually I can't see his foot now. So we're just going to try and move his arms to the paddles, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet here. So if I'm going to move the camera down a little more towards the water, so we're looking up at him. He looks a little bit stiff. Okay, and that bothers me. So we'll see about this now. Now it doesn't look like this end of the boat the keel is in the water. So okay, let's see how far we can bring the boat down. Boat. We got to select the whole boat, and nothing but the boat. Right here, we select the boat. Bring it down so it looks like it's in the water. Where's the water line? Okay, there's the water line. Okay, so then we got to move Michael down. Okay. We might as well fix his. Okay, so the camera, did I lock the camera? No, I didn't. Okay, so we're going to put Michael and the boat together in a group. So they're going to be in a rock group, involved by themselves. AEL and boat. Michael and Michael. We need an M on that. Michael and boat. Okay, so when I can move them together like this way. Okay, so that works, and then I can also rotate them a little bit this way, so we can kind of see his face. And I can move them closer like this and out, maybe like this, so he's centered a little bit. I want to be able to see him. He's a colorful character. He's got a lot of detail to him. So we want to get the best. Okay, now the thing is with his eyes, they look like they're staring straight out. So what we can do is make him blink a little bit. Michael HD, currently used. Okay, this BLINK, blink. And let's just close his eyes a little bit so they don't look, at least from in this view, they look kind of. Okay, that did something. I don't know. All right, let's bend his arms ahead. Let's get rid of blink. And upper arm, bend. Bend it in. Okay, this part here, bend. This is going to be a lot of work. I don't know what his hands are doing. We got to twist this part. Twist. And bring his hand down. Only one hand have I got to really get on the oar. The other hand you can't really see. So let's lock the camera. Edit, object, lock. Okay, the camera's locked. We lock the camera so we don't move it, because sometimes you get this perfect angle, and if you move the camera, you can move the camera this way, you can move the camera this way, you can move it, rotate it, you can move it up and down. I mean, there's so many different angles, and sometimes you get this magic angle and you get so used to it, and then you accidentally move the camera and you lose some kind of magic, and it's like impossible to get it back. So now it looks like these oars are up, down. Okay, we don't want it going through his leg. Okay, so that's important. Okay, and then we're gonna bend his hand so they go up. Twist this, twist. Okay, twist his hand a little bit here. Luckily, I'm really good at this. And so now, instead of moving all his fingers like that, we're going to go to this into window, panes, and this is the only time I really use, what's it called? Power pose, power pose. Let's see if this works with Genesis 9. It looks like they fixed some stuff here. Power pose. Let's put this down in here. Okay, which one do I have to pull on? Left hand anchor. I'm not sure that I want to anchor the left hand. I just want to kind of close them, and this just doesn't look good. So this is the right hand. So no, I didn't want to do that. Edit. Okay, so I don't see the same thing that I had before with the hands. Right hand spread. Okay, that's the right hand. That doesn't seem left hand spread. Right index. Okay, right hand grasp. This is what we want. That is what we were looking for right there. Okay, now we grasp that, and then we take and move his hand elbow ahead. I mean his shoulder, collar, front, back. Okay, now I think what we got a problem with here is the pelvis, his abdomen. That says spine. I'm not used to spine, but okay, we're going to bend and bend this in, bend him ahead a little bit. What's that on his face? Oh, that's his mustache, okay. And the upper chest, we're going to bend him a little bit so he's kind of in the motion, so he doesn't look so stick figure. And gosh, his eyes still look like they're... Okay, so now let's bend his hand up and bring his collar up ahead again. Front, back. Okay, it looks like he's gripping it. Let's go down. Let's look at this from a few angles. No, that's the hand's gotta... Okay, the arm can come back. The arm can bend. Okay, I don't think he needs armor. This plate of armor, I might be able to take that off. A mariner isn't going to have that armor, so armor plating. Okay, let's take the oar and front back. Let's bring it back some so it fits in his hand. Okay, all right, this plating. Okay, let's go to his jacket. Arm guard, nice. We can just get rid of that. And are there two of them? Okay, let's look and see if the other arm guard is there. Okay, we might as well get this other oar kind of situated up, down. It's nice that the oars have some kind of control like that, so you don't have to move them and rotate them and twist them and do all kinds of weird stuff and move them up and down and around. And okay, let's bend this hand up. Bend. Twist. They fixed power pose, so I think they put that on the list because from what I heard, Genesis 9 didn't have a very good power pose. So we're going to bend his hand. Okay. We're going to bring his shoulder ahead, front, back, the collar ahead. Okay, we're going to twist this out like we did the other hand. Out. Bring it down like this, bend it down. And then we're going to twist it a little bit like this. Yep. And then we're going to go into our power pose again. And we're going to give it a little bit of a curl. Okay. You know, that looks like it's kind of working, but let's bring his hand, bend it down. Okay, let's bring his arm back. Like that. Bring his hand up. Up, up, up. There it is. Now his coat, we got a problem with his coat there, but I think I can just push that out of the way. We have, his coat is D-force, but I didn't really want to do D-force on it, so what we're going to do is take, and we'll use some, a little bit of magic here. We'll get rid of the beach, and we're going to go Michael and boat. Where's Michael? Okay, Michael is here. Let's find his jacket. Okay, and now we're going to go to, With the tool settings, mesh grabber, and let's go there, but we need this gigantic. Let's go 12. Let's go 15. Let's go 20. Let's go 18. Oops. 1, 8. Let's go 20. Okay. Now let's push this down a little bit like that. We want to push up. What did we just do there? Okay. Let's pull that up a little bit. Okay, and pull the jacket down here. And down here. In. Down. Okay, that's good. Let's bring this part down. What the heck? Okay. All right, let's get the right parts here. Jacket. Okay. And down and in, I think, like this. Okay, now we have his feet going through the floor. We have water in the boat, but they can't see that. Okay, so let's go here. Let's double check and make sure his hands look right here. This oar, okay, front and back. Let's bring it a little bit front and down. Up, too much. Back. Okay, that looks okay. And now his leg, right thigh. Let's bring this up some. And his left thigh. Let's bring that up, bend. Now that we've gotten his clothing out of the way, okay, I'm seeing another problem with this. Here, I don't think we can see that actually, but let's fix it anyway. Jacket, mesh grabber, here. Yeah, let's bring this in. Okay, he's got some guards, some kind of armament on his legs as well. Let's get them off. We don't need them. If I can delete them, I don't need them. Okay, boot arm guard. So the arm guard is gone. And where is the leg guards? Pant, jacket, boots. Or are they boots? No, those look like leg guards, boot guards. Vest, okay, they're part of the boots. So I think, okay, vest, jacket, gloves. Okay, so no, we have to take them off the boots. So we go here to click on the boots, go in surfaces, boots. We go to boot guard here, and then we go to this. You can't just delete them, you have to make them disappear. Okay, all right, so with cutout opacity. Now let's take a couple of these fingers here. Let's bend them in manually. Just might be able to see them from the other side since I brought that up. This finger's got to come up, out. Bend it out. Okay, and this finger's got to bend. And this finger's got to bend out. It's going right through the, and this finger's got to bend in. Okay, these look good. These, just a little bit more realism because he's grasping it and it doesn't, then it, Okay, Mariner. All right, so now does this look like his, yeah, see his sleeve is going through his glove. We got to fix that. So that's part of his coat, jacket. Okay, so we go here to mesh grabber. Now we're going to go back to 5 and grab a hold of this and just pull it out a little bit like that. Like that. There it is. So we don't have his jacket going through. Let's just take a look at what this clothing is very high quality. It, you know, in this lighting here, I mean this texture shaded mode, it just doesn't look very good. But this is incredibly high quality. This is Genesis 9 clothing, so that's what we're gonna be. That's something that's gonna look incredibly realistic. So yeah, so it looks pretty cool. I mean, we're looking at it really up close, and so it looks good. He's deep in water right now. No, I guess he's not. So he looks okay. All right, so let's go back to our camera view. Now it looks like he's in underwater, and then when it actually comes up, he's not. So we're doing good. He looks pretty good. Now his ponytail's coming. That's like probably going to be one of the last things I'm going to do is mess and chop his ponytail off. He's got a ponytail coming up through his hat. It's like one of those ball things. Just happens to be the hair. It was like I put this really like brigand kind of mustache that's got a curl, and then I just thought like Mariner kind of popped in my head. So that is why that happened like that. So all right. So what we're gonna do now is now we've got to put a sky in. It looks like everything's fine here. Looks like we've really got our guy here. And now he's kind of hunching a little bit. He looks like he's sitting on the chair. This has kind of come together better than I thought it was. Now don't mind this mesh up here. That's not going to be in the picture. So let's take a look at this in Iray. Or is this already Iray? This, I think, is Iray. Yes, it is. So we are in Iray. Okay, so, but we don't have, no, I guess we're not. Now we are. We'll be in Iray in a moment. I was going to say that didn't look like Iray. So let's see what this is going to look like. We don't have a sky yet. So I'm going to give some kind of maybe orange sunset sky. Right now, all we've got is gray there. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Okay, so let's put the sky in now. So we go back to our content, go to here, Control Alternate minus, so we can get unselect everything. Render settings, and let's find a really vibrant kind of sky. Now, you know, my mind is jumping, okay, to like a red vibrant sky to a night kind of sullen blue sky, because these buildings are all lit up in the background. But I'm thinking more like a red instead, more like a daytime, like sunset, rather than something night. So let's just put something here and see what it looks like. Okay, this I don't really like the way it's lighting this, so but what if we just kind of rotate this sky a little bit? and see if what happens. Just give it a little chance. Okay, I like this part where the sun hits the water right in here. This is kind of nice. Look at what our tree is doing. But it almost looks like oh, okay. I know it's wrong. My camera is lighting this because I don't have a light. Now watch what happens when I put a spotlight in. See, a light's coming off my camera. And see, now what happened is the minute I put the spotlight in, it turned the light off of the camera. And that camera light is just as ugly as could possibly be. So where is the spotlight actually now? Let's see now. Now I've got a problem here where but I can move the sand up, the rocks up. Okay, so main rocks, the beach. Okay, I can move the beach up to fix that. Okay, so why? Oh, and if I move the beach up, it's going to move the water up. Why? Translate. So then I'm going to have to move him and the... Okay, what did that just do? Probably put him underwater. Well, you can see the water in the boat now, but now we don't have those holes under the rock. So now let's go to him now. Michael in the boat, and let's translate him up a little bit. See how easy this is once you kind of learn how to group things and... Okay, I can't see any water there. Now let's find our spotlight. Let's go to our spotlight. And we're way up in the air, so we have to bring... I think this all got moved around. Where in the... Okay, we got to move it down. He's way down here. Okay, let's look straight ahead. Okay, let's turn the spotlight. Let's select the spotlight. Okay, let's get him from the front here, like a light is coming in through here from this angle. How did I learn to light things? I have no idea, because how I learned like to place lights. But you know, why did I move it down just that moment? I could have just had the light coming down at him like that. Why? Because if I bring it up there, his hat is going to make a shadow over his face. Okay? So certain things I know. Okay, so back to the camera. Now let's go back to Iray, and then we'll give the light some juice. Now I'm not sure that I'm going to see. I had to put the light in. Now I could have just turned the camera light off. There's an option that says if there's no light in the scene, then turn on the camera light. And that camera light has caused me no end to. It's like, why is this so lit? Why? I couldn't figure out why everything was lit. And it's like, oh yeah, it's the camera light. So I don't like how this is all washed out. But what I can do is I can turn the sky this way so that the white is down below. This white should probably be underground. So we got a problem with that. But if I bring the sky up, then the white's going to appear on the other side. So that's kind of the way, because the sky is a big sphere around a complete sphere around the whole scene. So now spotlight. Okay, let's put some light on him. We'll give this a 9. And okay, that should put some light on him. Okay, then we'll warm the light up a little bit, so it looks like a sunset kind of light. And now a little warmer, maybe redder. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. That warmed it really up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to mess with this get rid of some of this white here and see if I can bring this color down into here. Okay, so we're saving the scene. Okay. I'm wondering if I should give him a little bit of a hanging beard as well. You can mix hair, mix and match hair, all kinds of hair. You don't have to have just one, put the beard on. You can put another beard on him and have several beards, and you can put several kinds of hair on them. If you don't have any hair on the side, then just put another hair on. Okay. Now, all right. What am I doing now? I was going to move the sky. Okay. We're going to move the sky down. Okay. So I think that's the X rotate, but I have to go into, because if I go into texture shaded mode, it won't show me the sky. But if I go into filament mode, sometimes it shows me the sky. And then it allows me to see how I'm moving the sky. You have to wait a moment. And right in behind me, my picture of me is actually this progress bar. I probably should lift my picture up enough so you can see the progress bar. But, okay, now you see it is letting me see some of the sky. So if I move this X origin, what's happening? Okay, that's the ground. Edit, undo. We're looking to move the dome. Okay, right here. Dome orientation, X. Yeah, I thought so. See, that's bringing that down, see, into here. So now let's see what we've got here. Iray. And see, it brought some of the light up from the other side, and I don't know if that's going to work. I don't even know if we're going to use this sky, but it's just, it's something to kind of try and see if it's better to have. Now we're working in a little teeny space, so when this renders, it's going to be gigantic. It's going to be something big enough you could put on a wall as a tapestry or as a giant, piece of art. Okay, look at that. See, now this is nice. See, suddenly it's okay. I think I could give my spotlight a little bit more light. Spotlight. We can make it a little brighter. Let's go to, yeah. See, that's like the sun's coming over the horizon. Mariner. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is our image. So let's save this. Okay. And let's just do a render now. Now there's a way to brighten up. Okay, I think this is it. I think I've got to take his ponytail off. So we got to take some scissors out and chop off his hair. Okay. So let's go to 9. And let's go to the perspective view. Let's see what we've got. We got a mess here. Okay, he's got a little bow of hair coming out. This chunk of hair just doesn't work there. So what we're going to do is just, I'm going to try to cut it out. So let's see if we can find the hair. Because if I hide it and reload then it'll come back. So bun hair. So I'm going to try to cut it out. So we're going to go to Tools Settings and Geometry Editor. Give it a moment. Then we're going to go to Selection Mode Lasso. Then we're to go like this. See if we selected it. Yes, we did. And then we're going to go right click, geometry editing, delete selected polygons. Now this is either going to mess his hair completely up or it's going to work. And it worked. Okay. So now back to camera view. Now when I save it, it's going to take a long time to save. Because when you chop that hair up, then it becomes a completely different, maybe it won't, but usually it becomes like kind of like a completely different object. And so it has to recompute like what the heck it is. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to take. So, all right, now we have to get out of geometry editor mode. Let's go back to Iray. And I think this image is done. I could put some birds in the sky, some seagulls maybe, over the dock, on the maybe in behind him. You know, we've got the tree on one side and the seagulls on the other side. We'll throw some seagulls in, just to put some life into the scene. All right, so we go to Smart Content. Okay. So there's our Iray. Okay, we're going to go to Files, change that word rock to gulls. Gull. Oh, okay. These are crows. Where are the gulls? Okay. Those are going to look nice in the sky right there. So this is what I'm seeing here. This flock of gulls there. Those are Iray. Gulls. Okay, we're going to bring them down because they're way up in the sky. Y translate. Okay, let's go this, let's get rid of that. So we're in texture shaded mode. Move them down like this. Z, move them back. Move them over. Okay, up, over. Okay, let's see how that works. I want to take a look at them from the perspective mode. Just see they're like way behind. I wanted to line them up more with the buildings. You always want to just double check things, okay, from the camera view. Now we have to move them in a little closer and down. Okay, and over. And let's rotate them a little bit. Well. I gotta get just the right feel for them. Okay. Okay, I think that works. Now, let's select something else here. Let's see what that works, how that works. Save this again. See, I saved, cutting his hair, because every time you save it, it kind of has to refigure that new object, because they kind of do magic stuff with objects where they kind of glue them all into one object. And so when you save it, it saves quicker. And when you go in and chop a big chunk out of it, then it has to recompute itself and figure out, oh, I'm this, mine is that kind of thing. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I've had it take like a long time to save every time I go to save it then. So if you're going to edit, I just saved the hair until last. So that I didn't have to put up with it being. All right, so now let's taking so long to save it. So I'm going to go into Iray for one last time, and then we're going to set up our render settings. And And we got our mariner. He's kind of like a colonial mariner. Yeah, so those birds look good there. There's a lot of them there, but they that's where the fish factory is. So let's see now. This works. So now I'm wondering if what would happen now if I take my camera, edit, object, lock, geometry, unlock, and I'm thinking just move the camera up a tiny bit like this, so that we can see the tips of the buildings. And maybe turn it a little bit. I don't know. Oh, that's where we don't want to do that. No, we don't. Okay. All right. So I think looks like he's done. I kind of wish I'd used D-Force on, but there's a problem with NVIDIA and you can't use D-Force right now, so I just tried to do the next best thing I could with Mesh Grabber and all. I think it's okay. So all right, now now I'm wondering about the light here, the spotlight. If I could just tone it a little bit. Maybe what if I make it a little less kind of warm? Yeah, a little more real looking. A little bit less. I'm looking at his skin tone, you know, and trying to say, how do we get the skin tone? All right, what if we bring the light up a little bit? Just try it. Just give it a little, make it a little brighter. Contrast. Okay. That doesn't hurt, but I think now that it's brighter, we could bring it, make it a little warmer again. Just a little warmer. There we go. He doesn't look like stiff like he did, and his eyes don't look like they're just staring out. So, okay, I was wondering about some kind of like fish rack or something, you know, but, or a pile of fish. Let's see what we got for fish. Well, this little fish in the back, this little fishy. Okay. What about a lantern? A lantern sitting on the edge of the ship. Or a lantern hanging here and shining on him. I might be getting a little bit too fish. Let's see if we can find a fish pile. A fishing basket. Cover. You know, this, when you think you have like so much stuff and then you look and when you realize, you know, I don't have everything, you know. I don't have a pile of fish. So, and there's our rowing, fishing. No, she's fishing. She's not rowing. Okay, there's a basket of fish. Dried fish. That would be kind of hard for him to dry them like out at sea like that, and unless he was using them for food. Fish tavern. Now, some of these things I could probably grab them from a prop. Okay, this is a prop. Fishing basket. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know that that's actually Iray. Oh, this one says, okay, so it is Iray. I do have a, okay, Y translate. Okay, let's go to my perspective view. Where's the fishing basket? Okay, let's look at it from the top. And Y translate. Let's bring it down some more. Okay, 9. Okay. Y translate. And now let's go back to the camera view. Let's lock my camera again. Edit. Object lock. Okay, the camera's locked. Okay, now back to the fish basket. And down in here. Fish basket. Don't have to. Okay, now I'm going to select the fish basket and select the surface and make sure it has this MDL texture. We can look by looking at it, and that's base color. So yes, so it's got an Iray. Dirty basket. How about a dirty basket instead? Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's just something there, and maybe we will find a lantern. Let's see if we can set a lantern on the ship here, on the lantern. I have some nice lanterns. So, lanterns. See these lanterns? These are some nice lanterns. Those are a little more decorative. They're like for a home. Okay, here we go. I like this. This looks like something nice. Okay. So we're going to go to the lantern now. Go to the perspective view. Where's the lantern? Okay. Camera, 9. Let's go back to texture shaded. Y translate. Okay. Go down here again. Let's go back to the camera view. Over. And here. C. Okay, let's see how that looks now in Iray. I have a feeling that's going to be lit right up. Okay. That works. Let's see. I have to get closer to it and see what I've got there. Something's not right. Let's, instead of the waveform, let's select the lantern. Okay. Let's go to texture shaded again. Let's get close here. Okay, so the lantern's like floating in the air. I don't think I want the lantern, like the bottom part of the lantern. So we'll just kind of tuck this down like that. And in. And see what that looks like from our camera. Does it even show up? Yeah, it does. And I don't see the base sticking through. So now let's see what that looks like. Okay. I think we could take. It's too bad that that the lantern's not in front of him, and then I could make it seem like the lantern is lighting him, but let's take the spotlight down a bit now. Let's go to 8. Okay, we got another lantern here. Take me to perspective view. Zero in on this lantern from the top. Let's go to texture shaded view. Y scale. Y translate. Okay, now go back to the camera. Where's the lantern? Okay, let's rotate it. Y. Let's put this lantern like this. And let's go to the perspective view. See, you have to look at things, or you're not going to know that they're just not in the right place. Okay, Y rotate. And this. Okay, now let's see from our camera view. Let's go X. Scale the lantern down a little bit. No, that's not what I want to do. Undo the rotate. Okay, let's scale the lantern down. This is kind of a big lantern. It's like one for a shop, for a business. Perspective, take me to the lantern now. Okay, let's see what we got here. The lantern's on the rudder. Okay, see, this looks like it kind of works, but spotlight, let's go to the camera. It might be just way too much. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. What I can do is brighten the lantern up and then turn the spotlight off, and then we have they act as lights as well, so it means my camera, if I turn the spotlight off and use the lantern, and it's kind of a more natural light coming from the lantern than just like a spotlight, which kind of makes it seem like it's the sun coming. It's like it hasn't gone down or something. But now let's turn the spotlight off. See how much this lantern's lighting things. Okay, what if, okay, that kind of looks nice actually. But what if I take my spotlight and I make it more personal? I bring it like a lot closer to him. Okay, like it's the light just for him. 0. Okay, let's bring the spotlight in. I don't know why every once in a while he looks like he's underwater. So now this is a personal light for him. Okay, what if we do it from the front like it's coming at him? This is going to put a shadow on his face. Okay, from the camera view. Now let's go back to Iray. Now that's going to be really bright. But it looks like the spotlight is actually coming from the candle, which is kind of interesting. So then it's more natural looking than just a light coming out, a bright light coming out of nowhere. It almost like he's pulled into another dock. You see how that kind of works now? But this is a little bit bright. Spotlight, let's go to our spotlight and take it down to 2. Okay. See, this kind of works. What if all right, we have this spotlight in the way and it's kind of hard to tell, but let's set up our render now. I'm kind of liking this. The only thing is right now, the sky itself is a little bit bright. It's like brightening, it's lighting everything. And I would like to control this more. So if I can take the sky and just make it a little darker, we do that here in our environment options. Environment, okay, this is called intensity. Let's go 0.5, I think. Makes it, yeah. See how that does that? Just makes it a little bit more. What if we go 0.1? Okay, I think that's a little too dark. Let's go 0.4 maybe. There we go. There. And that takes the intensity of the sky down some. I could have done that when the white was all there, but Okay, let's save this. And I think I'm going to turn this candle up, make it a little brighter. Because it just doesn't look like something bright enough to make this amount of light. And if I make it just a little brighter, I'm not sure. Let's see. That's the wall lantern. So we go into surfaces here, here, glass. Okay, where's the bands, cap, glass, rivets, strap, wood? I don't see the candle. Maybe it's a separate thing. A candle, okay. Flame 1, flame 2, flame 3, glow. All right, these, what's the glow? Can we, how do we break this, make this brighter? Okay, base color, we just, I guess, make it, okay, what does that do? Okay, that's the glow of the candle itself. So we didn't need to bring the candle up more. All right, flame. Color, flame, flame, flame. All right, wax and wick. Okay, we don't have to do those. So these flames, oh, okay, this would be down in emission color. Okay, so these are the emission temperature. So we go to emission luminance. Okay, so we just make them all a little more like 900. Okay, that's 900. This is the luminance, how much light it puts off. 900. Nine. And I guess the flame 1. 9. So I could turn it up, but what happens is it blows the heck out of this whole thing. Let's put a 2 in front of all these, a 1 in front of them all. Make it really bright and see what happens. Because I might be able to take the spotlight right off and have this light him. Yeah, see what that's doing? Let's go flame 3, luminance 1. And yeah, see, it's putting off some luminance now. 9. It's exactly. So what happens when we turn off our spotlight now? How much luminance is he getting from that? Like almost none. So that didn't do anything. Okay, but it did probably make it brighter inside here. So okay, so now I'm gonna just okay, the seagulls aren't high enough in the air. Now that I've brought that higher, let's put these up a little higher in the air. Okay, all right, and let's move them over this way, just so that they're kind of separate from the building. All right, and now now you think about these, like the seagulls. That's why I put the seagulls like right over the building, because the seagulls have been measured. So everything in this world has been measured to be like the right size. Okay, it's they said, okay, 1 meter in this world is this big. So if a person's 6 feet tall, they're this tall. If a lantern that goes on a store is going to be, you know, if the door is this high, then the lantern's going to be this high. Everything has, all the artists that make all of these things, they make them true to size. Okay, so when I move that building back, and I move the seagulls, and if they're too close in or they're too far back, then it changes their size, and that's why I wanted them over to make sure they're over the building. That's why you put this tree here, because if you think of a person coming out of looking out of the window, this tree is true to size for the and the this lantern is kind of sort of blocking the tree a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so I'm not sure that everything I'm doing here is like perfect, but okay, so let's now go, let's save it again. I think I just saved it, but let's, and I did resize the lantern, because it was just like store size. So, something that would be for a store or something really large. He's got the lantern there so he can read maps and stuff, and I don't know, just kind of, it makes people think. You think about when a little kid sees a picture like this and what goes through their mind. It's like, oh, I wonder who live in those houses, and you know, there's a tree out there, and I wonder if it's a magical tree, and the lantern, you know, he uses it to read maps, kind of thing, and so there's that kind of wonderment, and I can't get at the fish thing, so I think I could bring that up a little bit. Fishing basket. So why translate it? Just bring it up a little bit so that it's a little more obvious, even though it's kind of obvious. But let's see what it looks like when I bring it up. Well, I think I liked it back down. Edit, undo. It's obvious enough. Okay. And it's being shown down on, and when I bring it up, it kind of loses the rays coming down. This light's putting off some light. So okay. I wish I could twist this a little bit so you could see the light better. This is kind of in the way, but that's the way that's going to be, because it's got this hook here, and if I twist it, I might be able to twist it a little bit. Why? No, that's the whole, that's the whole thing. The wall lantern, okay, we've got the lantern, okay, wall lantern, candle, and this is the whole, oh, that's the back lantern. So yeah, that's all one big unit. All right, so that's the way that is. That's the way it's going to be. So, okay, I think I'm going to give him blue eyes so they stand out a little bit. Where is he? Michael. Okay, we're going to go to materials. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Okay, products. Into products. His eyes are nice the way they are, but I think blue eyes will kind of stand out a little more. Make him a little bit more, draw you more to him. Let's see. Materials. Filter by context. In a way, it's kind of nice that I don't have too many things. Expansion. Okay, materials. That I don't have too much stuff, because deep blue. Okay, this will work, these deep blue eyes. You just double click on them and wait a moment. They take a while to load. Those are 4K lights. So let's see what we've got here. And in a moment, they still haven't. There we go. It's a little blink. Okay, believe it or not, when this renders, you'll know. Okay, this camera light is just like jangling, jingling. That was the inside of my hand. It's kind of Every time I move or something, it moves the table. Okay, so that's saved. So we're going to now go into render settings. We're ready to mess with this. The 10,000, okay, let's go to 16 by 9, which is nice. We got a nice long screen here. And then we're going to go to progressive. We're going to go to maximum samples, maximum time. We're going to turn off render quality. I'm not going to blur the background. I'm going to leave this all. Oh, we do want some fog. A little bit of fog. So that's in our VCDs. Okay, so I just set up the render settings, so that's good. So let me see. Let me see. Okay, that's that. So we're going to go click on that. And now we're going to go VCD. No, VDB. Okay, and all products. Turn this off. Control alternate minus, and there it is. There's our fog. It's just a little, the air is a little bit too perfect. And okay, the fog is way up in the air again as well. I usually don't do it like this. The way I should have done this scene was I should have moved the water and the houses and all that up so that he's sitting, and I could put everything into one big group and just move it all up, but then I'd have to reposition the sky again. We're going to just leave it this way. Okay, so now we're going to take and go alternate, not control 9. We're going to move the fog down. Translate Y. There's the fog coming down. Okay, the fog is now at ground level, and I already know that I'm not going to want the fog in front of him, so we're going to move it between him and the houses. Okay, so all right, now we're going to go back to Iray and see what it looks like. Now the sky is going to color the fog. The fog is white, but the sky is going to color it the color of the sky. So, and my lights on the boat could react weird with the fog. It could just make it stand right out. We'll see. So we got to put some atmosphere. The air is just too perfect. There we go. Now the light is reacting with the fog. See, and that's because I turned those darn lights up. And so it is reacting with the fog, and I kind of don't want that to happen. So I might go back to the lantern and just bring it back to the candle. The surfaces here, flame. Let's find flame. Let's go to 700. Let's get it more natural again, and more normal. And once again, you know, they put the flame to put off the amount of light a candle puts off. And so all right, it may still be too much. Okay, so it's better, but I've got to do something with it. It's too close. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back into, so I can't move this fog with in Iray. We're going to bring it back more, and we're going to bring it over more like this. Okay, now let's try this. Just get it away from that front light. If you noticed, it was kind of blowing up the fog and making it really obvious. Boy, you can see those blue eyes in the texture shaded mode. They might be just too blue. I might need to go and dial them down some, or we'll see in the render. Now that looks good. Okay, the fog. See the fog? How it gives it just a little bit of character there. So it looks more natural. All right. So now I'm wondering about a little bit of fog in the front. Now it's not called fog, it's actually called mist. There it is, mist. Props. Now this is kind of a hard product to work with, but not really, but okay, so we're going to go back to here. This luckily you can see in texture shaded mode. So main prop, parameters there, Y, translate, bring it down. Okay, there's our mist. Okay, we're going to bring it down until it's there. Okay, now what we're going to do is turn off surfaces, go here. We want the near fields, so we're going to turn off the far fields. Where is that cutout opacity? So we're going to turn out the mid and far. So all we have is the near field, and then we're going to go into these materials, and we're going to, I don't want fog, I just want this mist kind of thing. All right, so let's, okay, we got to go L, turn the light on. Now that is pretty bright. Okay, let's bring this down some. Okay. Let's see what that does. 9. Now see, this is with no fog. It's just mist with no fog, and these ones are mist with a fog. Okay, so yeah, see this kind of overdone a little bit, but what I can do is take the opacity down a little bit on the near fog. And let's see, let's make it a cold light. See, that still didn't work. Temperature is a little too cold. Now see, this isn't working. Let's undo the cold light, edit, emission temperature, cold light, and we go with natural light. No, that's not working either. I think we just go with the opacity, bring the opacity down. I just wanted something in front of him as well. Okay, that's, I think, good. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to go with that because it just puts a little bit of fog in front, this little bit of fog here in front of the boat. And mist, it's actually. So, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to save this. I think I just did, but I'm ready to hit render now. Okay. We are ready to do render. Okay, everything is ready. So let's Control R, Control R. And hopefully it's just ready to go. No, I'm not sure. Everything's the same today as it was earlier, but I'm not having the problem with my internet, so maybe it was just a bunch of people using the internet. It's later now, and so not sure why I couldn't use the internet earlier. Okay, let's see what this does, what this looks like. This is going to be huge. All right. So with the 23090s, it probably will. This has got a few other things in it. So, but it'll probably render in about 40 minutes. So let's see what his hands look like. This is where we get to really look at things, and his fingers look like they're a little too close to that, but look at the detail in this now. See, this is what I was saying. And we'll see how this works. So this is responding pretty roughly with the light here. It's okay for him to have a ponytail. I just wanted it tucked up under his hat. So I think that men wore ponytails back in the colonial times. Not a ponytail, but one of those little balls on the top of their head. They put it all up. That fell out of fashion years later. Probably in the 40s. These fingers are fine. They look like they're kind of going through the wood, but they're fine. This one looks okay. See, this wood looks a little wet. Sometimes you can go through, which means probably the whole boat has a little bit more wetness than it really should, but it's okay. That would have shown up a lot if I'd... Now you see these little lines there. I'm not too pleased with those, but this is okay. At least the oars don't. Now it looks like we've got the oar going right through his coat. So that's a little problem there. We have to fix that. And okay. Now it looks like this is not sitting squarely on the... I kind of knew that, but I thought it would be okay. Let's look at our other lantern. This looks good. That looks fine. What's the wood look? This looks like really nice quality here. So what I'm going to do, okay, is I think I'm going to put, this looks really nice. This lantern looks beautiful. Is the boat doesn't look that great. And so what I'm going to do is take this boat and try and put some sub-D on it. There's only a couple things. I'm going to fix his finger and put sub-D on the boat. See how these little edges are just, they look a little bit kind of square rather than rounded. And it may already have sub-D on it, so I may not be able to do anything more with the boat. We'll fix his finger, and I'll move his jacket out of the way of the oar. So, and the lantern. So we got four things to do. Okay. So, okay, close. All right, number one, let's go into texture shaded mode. All right, now let's go to parameter, perspective view. Okay, there. First we'll click on the boat. Oh, it won't let me. Where's the boat? Boat. All right, well, let's try just doing it this. Okay, the boat. Tools. Create. Edit. Geometry. Object. Geometry. Okay, which is not already. So that's the boat is already sub D. So I could come in here and give it a little more sub D. Oh, that's the parameters here. Sub D boat. Well, rudder seats. Why? Okay, parameters. Wow, the boat. Okay, let's see. This is no. All right, this is where sub D is. All right, bones. Point at. Wow, okay. I'm going to give up on the boat. Okay, let's see. Let's come in a little more. Let's take a look at his fingers. All right. Okay, this finger has got to bend a little more. Bend out like this. And then this can bend in. This finger can bend up a little more. Let me see for sure. Okay, that works. This finger is the same. Bend it out. Bend this one in. Bend this one in. Okay, that works. Now his jacket is. So this is jacket. Arm twist. Browse jacket. Okay, we're going to go to tools. Mesh grabber. Okay, let's just pull this down a little bit like that. Up. We didn't want to rotate it, we just want to pull it down. Okay, what's up here? We got some jacket going through here too. This isn't good. Okay, I can't move those apart, separate them. Those are inexplicably tied together. Edit, undo. I think that's about the best I can do. I'm not sure why they're tied together like that, but they are. When I move the jacket, it moves the sleeve with it. So, but I think that's close enough. Okay, this finger. Okay. All right, that's that. This finger can bend a little more in. Okay, there's something going on with the jacket here, but I don't think you can see that. But let's just mess with it. So just in case you can see it, mesh grabber, jacket. Pull the jacket down in here. I'm not sure why the jacket's tied in with the sleeves and all. Okay, and here. Okay, that's enough. With the jacket, just as long as it's not. Let's pull this down a little bit too. See, this would all be kind of hanging if I'd used, but NVIDIA's broken D-force. D-force would have, I could have just applied gravity to all this jacket and it would be hanging. But it would have been a very complicated process getting the jacket to hang the right way. So we're okay here. Okay, now I'm wondering if the jacket has D-force on it. I mean, has sub D. So, but that's okay. I don't want to do too much. I'm scared that I'm going to ruin the jacket, and if I do, it's going to be a lot of work to put the jacket back on him and set him back into place and all of that. So, all right, that all looks fine. Looks fine. Okay, we're back into this mode. Now we're going over here to the lantern. Should be easy to fix. We just have to rotate it X, is it? No, that's rotate it Z, Z. And then bring it down a little bit, tiny bit. Okay, that's the lantern. All right. And the basket, I think. All right, I'm not going to touch the basket. The basket's floating in air, but you can't tell. Supposedly it's sitting on a couple of other baskets. All right, so okay, these other things, they're not actually visible, I don't believe. They look like they're visible here. Oh, maybe I can turn them off. Mid and far, near. Okay. Oh, that's the near. We want mid and far turned off. We want the near left on. Okay, go back to camera. Okay, that works. This is kind of a little close. All right, so I'm going to move this prop Z. Yeah, so that they look, so they don't look so, okay, and Y, so they don't look so, okay, and okay, Y translate. All right, what am I trying to do? Okay, scale. I'm not going to scale it. Okay, I'm trying to rotate isn't to work. Okay, X, Y. That brings that up in the back. I don't want to do that. Z rotate. Okay, this is it. So, okay, and then we go X translate, which is this way. Okay, Y translate. See, if it's a little further away, then if the closer it is, the more you can see like that it's the low quality. It becomes less quality, and the further away from the camera, the more it looks smoky and okay, so save this. Okay, so his hands have been fixed. His jacket's fixed. And the lantern was fixed. And I couldn't fix the sub D on the boat. I couldn't figure out how to do that. I just couldn't find it anywhere. It says it's sub D. Since they've already put sub D on the boat, I don't know if I dare mess with it because visible. See, I'm not seeing it here at all. At all. All right, there's no sub D there. Rudder, seat. No, I'm not seeing any sub D for the boat. Scale rotation currently used. No, that's strange. Let me try create. It says there's sub D there, but I don't think there is. Edit, object, geometry. No, now it's sub D. Okay, that just puts sub D on it right here. Okay. See how it rounded that a little bit? Sub D level. And this. See, it just smoothened out the boat a little bit. All right, that's what we wanted. And smoothened the ropes, smoothened everything on the boat. You can see his foot through here. I'm going to take and bend his foot out. Edit. Okay, okay, we'll make sure we're not, okay. Let's see if I can, okay. We have this fog stopping me. So I'm going to make it so I can't select the fog. Now I think, what's this here? That's the water foam. Okay, we're going to turn that off as well. Okay, now I can get a hold of his leg. I didn't turn it off. I just made it so I can bend his up. What's that? That's the wrong leg. This leg. Oh, this. Okay, perspective. What's going on here with the legs? One of them's going right through the damn boat. Okay, they're both going through the boat. Okay, bend, out, and out. Bend. Okay, and let's twist this one a little bit. There we go. So, and then this. Okay, we're selecting the water. Let's turn the water so we can't select it. Okay. And let's bend his foot up a little bit. You know, these things don't really matter, but because nobody can see this. His feet are underwater. But there's nothing I can do about that. I could probably cut the water out, but there's no need. You can't see it. Some things you just don't mess with. So, all right, save this. And I believe now we're ready for another one. I am very happy now that this fog is further away from the camera. Okay, now we're going to go to, you know what, I just thought of something. I have other fog that's better than this fog. I mean, not that's, I have smoke and stuff, and I think I'd rather use that. Let's see what this looks like in Iray now that I've moved it a little closer to the boat. But I have some smoke fog that's a lot more detailed and better. I forgot about it. It's VDB smoke. So it's actually like real 3D smoke. This fog here is like on a plane, and it's like got a transparency. So it's just on a flat thing to make it look like fog. You see this fog? I just see this is real. Look at 3D fog. This fog in the back. All right, this isn't doing what I want it to do. So we're going to get rid of this whole fog. It's like old school fog. And we're going to get rid of that. And now I'm going to take this fog down a little bit so it's not quite as strong. Okay, so that's the background fog. Where's that? Fishing basket. Okay, fog. This is this fog here. Surfaces. Surface I have to select on the right fog. This right here. Okay, I'm going to just take it down a little bit. Density multiplier, let's go 5 and see what happens. Okay, that's good. And just a little too strong. Now, then we're going to take and get some VDB. We're going to look at our VDBs and add some fog in here. Some smoke. It's going to be smoke. But it will just look very high quality. Let's go back. That used to be my go-to fog right there. Was that so VDB, and where is it? Okay, this looks like it. Oh, this is smoke. That's facial smoke. Oh, here it is. Steam and smoke mega pack. Look at these. See, look at this. Look at this. So this is like, there's one. Okay, this says obstacle ceiling, but let's see what we've got here. Let's bring it down, because I think obstacle ceiling means that it, like the ceiling is blocking it. But I think there's a way to actually turn that off. Okay, parameters, 9. Okay, Y translate, down, bring it down. There it is. There's our fog. At least the box tells us it's there. You can't see it, but at least the box tells us it's here. Okay, out. I might have to scale it. Okay, I think I'm going to have to scale it, but let's see. Let's see what it looks like. And I could, it may not show up because it needs to have a light source. And I might be able to make it a light source unto itself. I'm not sure. I think with, I'm not sure what I can do. Yeah, see that now? See that fog? That's better than the other fog was. And there's a little bit over here too. So let's grab, I kind of like this just the way it is. So that is just a little bit of fog there. Yeah, I think this works right the way it is. Now, yeah, I think I'm going to make it just a little bit less visible. Okay. Steam and smoke. Now, I guess that's just the fog. It doesn't have the other stuff. So surfaces, smoke, here it is, density. It's at 50. Let's go to 30. Yeah, I think that's enough. It just looks smoky kind of there, but yeah, this is much better than that other fog was. All right, so save this. Okay, so that's it. So let's render it. Control R. Okay. There it is. There's our image. Say hi, Sigmund. Hi, Sigmund. Oh, that was nice, Sigmund. Yes. He's so kind. He likes to dance to polka. Polka, polka. All right. Yes, he gets his exercise when he gets to dance for everybody, you know. So, oh yes, Sigmund gets his exercise. Oh. All right, so we're going to have our scene here. This, I don't think there's any reason for me to stop this render here. We shall see. Yes, that's Sigmund's theme song. He loves the polka music. He loves to dance. See, now those fingers look like they're gripping right. Okay, we don't have his jacket going into the pole. And if you look at the boat, look at the boat. See how this now looks kind of smoother? Even though it's got a line here, look how it looks smooth now. It doesn't look like jumpy. And I think the rope looks smoother too. Yeah, the rope even looks smoother. It's much better. We got a bunch of nets coming from the way in the background with this whole... look at the detail in these houses. Somebody really did some beautiful work. Look at these lights. I didn't have to touch anything. All I did was put them in the scene, slide them in the back there, and boom. Look at how now after about 40 minutes of rendering, these little dots will be gone. This is going to all look like really, really nice. And this, you see the little dots in our mist? That'll be gone too. This is 3D 3D fog. Okay, so these are the little particles that are in the fog. And so now look at his eyes. Now I have some really high quality eyes, and this beard doesn't, it's not looking good right now, but I think this is going to take a while to kind of render. I'd almost like to make this beard a little bit and his hair a little bit transparent. It just looks a little too opaque, but I'm going to have to put up with that. It's just, I'm not sure what to do with this hair. I'm wondering if I should try to make it a little bit. It just doesn't look transparent enough. So I'm wondering if I just were to bump down its opacity a little bit. Let's try that. They haven't come out with the Genesis 9 like hair kit. There's a lot coming down the pike for Genesis 9. Look at the detail in this skin. Just, it's amazing. This is 8K skin, people. This is just amazing here. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I may just change this beard right out, because it's not, this isn't looking right here. So let's, I'm going to try a different beard. See, his hair doesn't matter. You can barely see it. I'm almost tempted to change his hair as well. This is going to be a massive undertaking. So I just want to try to take his beard and lower the opacity of it and see if what it does. Okay, just a test. So I'm getting kind of tired, but I haven't yawned yet. Okay, where's the beard? This is the problem that I'm having with the beard. And look at it, it's got all kinds of colors and ability. They made it really look tip to grain, root to base, root to tip biases, all kinds of settings. You would think they would have had them set. Okay, cutout opacity. And sometimes you just change it a little bit and the whole beard disappears. It's like it's on or off, and that's all it has. Okay, now let's get to the perspective view, and let's get up to this beard. That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. All right, let's go and take a look at this beard. All right, what happened when I just made it less gave it less opacity? Well, you know, okay, that is not actually the beard. Now the beard is starting to look better. You see, it looks better. But it's his hair now, so let's go with the hair and let's bring the opacity down on that. Because that's the sideburns. See, this is working. All I had to do was bring the opacity down a little bit. And now you can kind of see through it. It's much better. Now it's beautiful, actually. Where? The beard is really nice. I don't want to touch the beard. But I'm still having a problem with his hair. There, and that's now, this is strange. There's this patch here. Oh, this might be, is there a mustache? Beard. Hair cap, oh, that's the hair. Beard. No, you see, something's really strange with these sideburns. They're not responding with the beard. It's like the beard just did everything I wanted it to do, and the sideburns are not. What happens when I hide the beard? Okay, the sideburns are part of the beard. Okay, hip. That is strange. Like they're not tied in with the beard somehow. Because the beard just went beautiful. It was the beard just became perfect. The sideburns are not working. See how they're just one big clump like? Don't really like the way they came out. So, okay. What happened here with this? Hair root color. I think they tried to make the sideburns like curlier, and they just totally, that just totally messed the sideburns up. That's too bad, because this is gonna go. I can't deal with this. And the bun hair, I think I'd like to have some hair that's coming down, longer hair maybe, that's hanging down. So let's, we're going to go first with the beard boss. I guess we'll try the beard boss. We got to select Genesis 9. We got to put it on him. Michael 9, beard boss, hair. Okay, we're going to go with the beard boss. Genesis 8 male. Okay, luckily this works. On Genesis 9. And I may not find much better hair. Oh, I have a bun hair that I bought for Genesis 9, so I could do the same thing, possibly turn the bun off. Okay, so that gives us our base hair. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with his hair. All right, let's go here. Let's go out. 9 hair. Where is it? Default hair 9. Let's select 9. Genesis 9. Michael 9. Hair. Okay, this is the bun hair. This might work. I can just put it on him and see. They're not going to blend together, but this is going to give me a very high quality hair. Okay, all right, so we'll have to cut that out. So let's see what happens. We got to do the same thing with the hair that we did with the other hair. Okay, so tool settings, geometry editor, select the hair. This may not let me do this to this hair. Tycho man bun. Okay, we're going to go like this. Like that. Yes, it is going to let me do something with it. Geometry editing, I'm going to try to delete it. Okay, it didn't let me do it all though. We got some hair coming around the outside. I think that's another part of the hair. Edit, geometry editing, delete selected. I think that's another part of the hair. What is it called? That would be... No, it's not. Okay, we got to take the hat. Where's the hat? We got to stretch the hat out. Hat. Geometry editor. We're going to go to mesh grabber. Pull the hat out. 9. Okay. Come on. Take me to texture shaded mode. Try again. All right, it's not working. There it is. Okay, edit, undo, undo mesh grabber. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Here. And back. Okay, I think that just fixed it. It did. Okay. A little bit of work and we can fix this stuff. Okay, that fixed that. So now we're gonna make his beard special. Okay, we'll have to match it with his skin, but let's go to this beard boss. Let's give him the, let's take beard boss, and let's take the beard here, and we're going to make it a little shorter. Okay. We're going to trim the neck a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to, this is the Verde, right? And that kind of works. And where's the ducktail? Why is everything growing out like that? It's supposed to just, okay. Dolly. Okay, there it is. That's what we wanted. Now we got to go to colors. Materials. Beard Boss. We got to go into Iray so we can mix it, match it. All right. Match it with the other hair. Luckily, Beard Boss gives us a bunch of colors. You get to get it in the ballpark. All right. Look at, now I think I can make this thinner. Oh, I can also do the Beard Boss. We can mess with the cutout opacity. So it's a little more transparent. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating here with the camera with spotlight, and we're going to do this. I'm going to move the spotlight out a little bit like this and in, so that because that his beard is creating like a little bit of a shadow on his face. If I bring this in like that, camera, let's see what that looks like. That should just illuminate it enough to take that shadow out. Yeah. There it is. Okay, let's save it. And let's do our you know, I'm wondering if that bun hair is really what I want, or long hair. It's a little too clean looking. Let's try something else just for the heck of it. And I don't know that I'm not gonna get rid of the bun hair. I'm just gonna turn it off for a moment. Like that. And I could just give him short hair, but let's go back to hair. Minus. Let's go to hair. Why? Okay. I don't know if this will work because a lot of these hairs won't work on Genesis 9. Michael. Oh, shoot. We just lost it. Main. Let's go back to hair. Main. There it is. For Genesis 8 male. Okay, let's try it. We got to select Michael. Main hair. I don't want to cover up his ear. Not sure what I can do with his hair. Okay, it's not going to work. This is one of those ones that won't work, but we'll try it. Let's see, maybe it will. Maybe it will. We'll have to cut the hair again around his hat. Okay. It is going to work. Oh, there's our pirate. There's our mariner. Wow. Okay, we just got to lighten his hair a little bit, but let's see. We got to cut it away from his hat in some spots. All right. Wow. What a beautiful man. All right, now let's see. Let's go to our... All right, so we've got to check... Thank you, Daz, for letting this hair work. Long mane, okay. Materials, we're going to go. We got all kinds of colors. Where's the MDL colors? We got black. Well, we don't have that many. MDL, this is a brown one. That's kind of... Oh, this is the brown we want. There, that's what we want. And now we want to cut this hair away up here. So that's sticking out. So we go back to Mesh Grabber. Tools. Mesh Grabber. Let's hope it works. Not Mesh Grabber. You know, I could probably push that hair in. Okay, it's not working. Let's see which one's in. Okay, this is in. Oh, I don't want to twist it. That could cause a mess. Push the hair in. Oh, that's working. Okay, let's see how much we've got here. Push this in. This is working. You almost can't see it. That works. Didn't have to cut it. Okay, now we got some hair coming through the back here. This is terrible. I'm going to push that in. Into his hat. In this way. And in that way. Okay, that's working. This is going to be perfect. I didn't have to have his ear. All right, okay, see, this is too much. I've pulled the skull cap in. There, that's enough. Pull the skull cap out a little bit more. Okay. You can't really see it that much sticking out like. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough here. Yeah, I can't see which way I'm pulling it. Okay. Oh, see. All right. See if I just pull on the hair and not the skull cap, but I'm not doing it smartly, but I'm kind of pulling on it all together. Yeah, and see, I've made the skull cap. You got to click on the skull cap. Where's that? Okay, it's not actually, it's all one thing. That's why it worked. Okay. Pull this out a little bit, like that. This. Okay. That's going to have to do. Now I could chop some of that off, but okay, I think we're going to try to use to go with that. Now that is working. Now let's go back to our okay, let's go to our camera view. You're not going to be able to see any hair coming through his hat. It's just too dark. There we go. There's our guy. Let's make sure, okay, save this. That's the hair we want. Mariner. You know, I just used the thesaurus, and it's like I looked up fisherman, and it's like there was all these names for, you know, I thought, okay, mariner's it. So, that's where we get the word marine and marina. I think it's Spanish. Marina is Spanish. It might be Mexican. It's not Mexican, it's Spanish, so yeah. Okay, so we just saved it. Okay, we're ready to give this a render now. Oh, okay, I guess we'll put it in Iray. We'll see what it looks like in Iray real quick. And then we will, okay. That looks nice. Yes, and look how it all blends in with his beard. See, this is much better. It's just when you get up close, it looks good. So, there we go. So we've got our man here. And this is in the way here, but let's do Control R. We're going to render. Render, render. We're ready to render. So that's it. Render, render. Okay. Now I'm getting a little bit tired. But this is it. This is the final render here. Mariner. I got to come up with a story about him that yeah, that I don't know what his story's going to be. Yeah, was it going to be a family to feed, or that I'm not sure. Look at this. So this kind of works now. I could now his hair looks a little redder. Okay, see, so I can change this a little bit. And now his hair is going through his that's the thing about long hair. So his hair, okay, see, his hair has too much red and his beard has too much green. See, so I can go in and I can change this, and his eyebrows are dark. So we have a little thing going, a little problem here, okay? Cancel. And we got to push these out of here. So I got to use mesh grabber and push it. Didn't notice that. So we got to, I think, push it in. It's probably okay if it goes through his, but it's not okay that it goes through his, so we'll see. And what's going on up here? Is this really bad or not? Let's see. So we got to take the red out of his hair, and we got to take the green out of his beard and put more red in his beard. And so we kind of bring them close together. See, my eyes are now trained to see that, to see the colors, that this has red and that's green. That's what makes this color look so that they look so different, is because this has a lot of green. Now you can see this is coming right through his hat. So I got to fix that too. And I might chop it with geometry editor. Sometimes you chop a little piece off with the geometry editor and the whole thing explodes. So, and his eyebrows are black. And we've got to do something. We got to just lighten them up a little bit. Those won't be that hard to do. So, perspective, let's get in a little closer here. Let's first fix his hair with the mesh grabber. Here it is. That's not how you fix it. You fix it here. Long mane hair. Okay, I might have to. Okay, can I shorten this? I might have a way to shorten it a little bit. There might be some things here. Adjust head wide. Back left, back right. Okay, I have to go out of here. All right, we're going to actually move this. Back tweak up or down. What's this? Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, that didn't do a back tweak light. What are we working on here? Okay, this must be it. Bangs. Oh, I think I still got the bun on. Here, let's get rid of the bun. Okay, that kind of, all right, let's see what we got here. Bang forward, bang back. Bangs. Darius, okay. Long mane hair, I'm not sure what's all this stuff here. Tweak bangs, we don't want to mess with his bangs. Back tweak up or down, I'm not seeing any thing happen. Back left, back forward, back back. This isn't even moving his hair. Okay, and it's coming right through his collar. I'm wondering if I should get rid of the collar. If I got rid of the collar, it would be fixed, but the collar is kind of cool. And I'm not going to be able to shorten that. Look how long that hair goes. I'm going to have to push it in. Or pull it out. I could maybe... What's going to work best? Out or in? I suppose it could come out because it's the wind. I could make it look like the wind is blowing it. So let's try these a few things here. Let's go tool settings, mesh grabber. Okay, I got to make this bigger than that. We're going to go 10. Okay. Which one is out? Red is out. Okay, let's pull this out a little bit. Okay, that worked, I think. Blue. I don't have to do anything to the other side. Pull it in a little bit. Okay, it looks like it's kinda... Now we've got the vest. We don't want the vest. We want the hair. All right. I don't have to do anything with the hair on the other side. Okay, but there is this. Okay, now we're going to bring this down to 2. We're going to zoom in and see if we can do this microscopically. Just get rid of the worst parts of it. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to do it. That's enough. This is almost like working with grass as well. Grass is kind of the same way. Works the same way. Okay, there. There, we did it. That's close enough. Okay, the hair looks like it's sticking out over his... At least it doesn't really look like it's coming right through. And now we're still with the hair. We've got to really make it look like it's sticking out over, around it, his collar. What just happened there? Okay, up. And out. No, this is the one we wanted. Okay, now I got to look at it from the side. Yeah, see, I brought it way, way, way out. Let's make this up to 8 again. Bring that in a little quicker. We just have to have it out enough. It's a windy night. Okay, so this is working very nicely, actually. Okay, so all right, so now we're going to go to color. We're going to work on color. So we're going to go to surfaces. I don't think it's going to let me do it all in one. Top coat color, glossy color, fine bangs, full hair. What's this? Okay. Full hair scalp. Okay, fine hair, bangs. Oh shoot, I think I can do all the hair together. No. Darn. Okay, and I'm not seeing the red that, okay, full hair. Okay, I kind of know what I'm doing here, but just wanted to make sure there wasn't something really terribly red. Okay, so this base color, we have two things. We have the translucency color, and we have the base color. And see, both of these are high. See this red, green, and blue, okay? And red is the highest on both of these, and 55. So let's go here with this and make that. Let's bring that, the full hair, okay, let's bring this down, okay? Full hair, this one. Let's just bring the red out, take the red out. Full hair, this is 61. Fine hair, 61. Let's just take the red out a little bit. Now if I was going to make it all red, okay, 34. That's 34, 30. Okay. I could really mess this up now. Let's see now. See, that's going to make it more green. I may not have to mess with his beard, but let's see what we just did to it. Definitely took the red out. So you take it out of the base color and you take it out. And I may have made it darker as well. So I can lighten it once I get the colors balanced. That took some of the red out. Okay. Now, let's see where it would be full hair. This full hair here. It's still high. That's 40. This is 30. Let's bring this down a little bit. Full hair. Full hair is 30. Here, let's bring that down to 27. Okay. That kind of matched it a little better. I just want to, now his beard boss, let's see. We're going to take, we got two colors here, base color and translucency. We're going to take the green out. Okay, that's the middle color and the base color. See how that got red? Okay, so now they're pretty much matched. Now the only thing we have is his eyebrows are a little bit too dark. Sometimes men just have totally different color eyebrows, but let's try to match them a little better. I think I can find eyebrow colors that I can just click on and they will, and have a few to go with. Materials, that would be in the starter essentials, I think. These colors. Okay, those are eyebrow colors. I think he's got black right now. Yeah, see, that just took that a little bit of the black out of that. All right, so his eyelashes are a little black, but I'm going to leave them like that. Pirates kind of have eyebrows. He's not really a pirate, but look how beautiful this background here is. And the ocean water and all. I could give him a patch, but now it looks like his hair is doing okay. It looks like it might be going through a little bit there, but I'm not going to worry about it. And it's going through a little bit there as well. That one little patch I think I better fix. And I got a little patch. No, yeah, see this little piece going through there. I got to fix them. Okay, long mane. Let's go back to tool settings. When I first started using Mesh Grabber, I'd like, oh yeah, what do I have to do? Where's Mesh Grabber? And okay, let's bring this back to 5. Okay. Pull that out a little bit. Pull this out a little bit. Okay. As you well know, I can end up pulling this way out too far. Let's see what we got here. And up. Okay. I can make this really small so it okay. I think that's I can't really see it now. No, it's still going through there. Let me see if I can still see it in. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Okay, up. All right, I just don't know what I'm doing here. Where these pieces are like way out. Okay, now I had one little piece that looked like it was going through here. A couple of pieces. Let's go with 2. All right, I can't see which way the arrows are going. Okay, let's push this in a little bit. Let's push this in. Okay, pull that out a little bit. Okay, and this piece right here. Okay. How about we pull it down? Okay. This piece. Okay. You know, it's just most people wouldn't notice this stuff, but there are artists who, you know, will see this and say, "Oh, look at the hair is going right through his hat." And that's their eyes are trained like mine to see this stuff. They know when it's not been done right. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to let that go. Okay, we got another piece here. In. Oh, the red. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to let it go. I think that's going to be it. All right. Before I ruin something. Okay, we're just gonna have to. It's a difficult scene. Now we're gonna go back out of here. I think everything we. Okay, so we fixed the things. We matched his hair to some degree. So you learned a little bit about changing colors. I do not know everything about the PBR colors. They just slowly over time they start to sink in, and you learn a little bit more here and there and here and there. YouTube videos are very helpful, but you really can't learn PBR in a YouTube video unless you watch it like 500 times or something, and just over and over and over and over and over until it becomes so completely ingrained in your head. Because it's so complicated, the PBR colors. What's probably a better thing is to work with some models, use the PBR colors, then watch the YouTube videos, and then work again and then watch them until they they start to kind of stitch their way into your brain. So let's see, we're in camera mode. Let's go. Let's give it a render. I think this is going to work. I don't mind if his hair is a little bit red, and I don't mind if it's a little bit green. I don't want it blue. Sometimes the blue hair, it all depends on what your lighting and coloring and all is, on how you really want the hair. So it's all a matter of lighting and what aesthetics. So. Girls online, yay! We got sorry about that, but I'm not gonna have advertising in here. No, so we're gonna turn that off. Gotta close that down. We're here. Remove. Okay, remove. And we'll put the user in a timeout. Okay, it's probably I don't feel bad because they're probably a bot. So we'll put you in timeout. There's our seagulls. Now I could actually shine a light on these and make them kind of come out a little more, but I'm not going to do that. Silhouette is fine for something like that. Look at that. See, now this hair looks good, and it's all blending in together. See, it just, You know, if I was going to make his hair black, well, it's all got to be black. His eyebrows got to be black. It's all got to be black. And remember now that that setting the transparency, and now you can look how the hair is. It looks fine with his collar now. It does, and I possibly could have pulled the hair this side of the collar, but it's done. It's done. Now this line is a new thing. This little crease. And there's a way to, I think, make it less obvious. I'm not sure. It's an actual crease in his skin. And I'm not sure that, I'm just not used to seeing that in my Genesis figures. And he's got a couple of them here. It's okay. I'm not sure that, it probably adds to the realism of the figure. But I'm just not used to seeing it on my figures. And every time I get up close to their face, I just notice it instantly. So I think there's a way to turn it off. So I don't know that it has to be turned off. It's just one more thing that you have to go in and set for the for each figure just the right way, like his nose and all. Little details. This is beautiful hair. I like the way they kind of gave this a little bit of a squiggle here. I could have added a little bit more curl to his beard. There's a curl setting. But that's it. This is it. So everybody in town is up. They've all got their lights on, their candles burning or something. So could you imagine having to be on a boat with candlelight, because it's like mixing water with fire, and all it would take is one good wave, and it possibly could put out your candles, and then you're sitting there trying to use a flint and a steel to spark up another flame, and you're sitting in total dark, maybe with the moonlight. Okay, so this is it. This is it. We're going to just let this render now, and you can see this is part of our fog. The fog came out well. This is all going to be really good. So, very good. This is 8K skin, people. We have got, it's just finally we've arrived at really good looking skin, and it's only going to get better as more artists now make more skin for this figure. And look how realistic these lips look. This is a lot of times this skin, that's real people's skin. They have this way of going and taking a camera and taking a picture all the way around your head. And when they do it, they have to take the pictures in the middle of your fingers. They go through somebody's whole body, and they take every picture in your ear. They have to go and around the back of your ear. And then they have to stitch that skin together onto the figure. They have to kind of project it onto the figure. It's a whole process. It's a process that takes days. And I'm sure the 8K skin is even harder, much harder. And there's probably only a few people trained right now how to make 8K skin, but they're all teaching each other now so that everybody can learn it. And so look at this. This looks so real. This looks like a photograph. This skin looks really nice. This is the Michael skin. And so it's only going to become more real as more artists put out more skin. And he's got little moles and freckles, and He doesn't. I don't see many freckles here, but that's beautiful, beautiful artwork. I'm very, very pleased with Michael 9. Very pleased. We're not showing his hands here. We're showing some gloves, but it's cold out. What can I say? So, yeah, this is very, very nice. And you can see there's still a little bit of hair coming down out of his hat. His hair grows hat. I mean, his hat grows hair. So, this works, okay? I don't see it coming through the at all. So I managed to do this. The only thing is this big long piece here. Almost think that I could have pulled his hair from the other side in and covered this area, but it's okay. Nobody's going to notice. His hair is blowing in the wind. The wind is a wind out that's blowing this hair. And it's not because he's traveling so fast by rowing. It's just that there's a wind. So this is all, this is amazing. Now, I just kind of wish I'd added a little curl to this. And it looks also like it could have used some sub D, but I'm going to leave it. It works. It works. So right now, when I look at this, I say, okay, the hair, like, see how it's kind of got little bends and breaks, it's like it's not made of enough little particles to turn properly, where if I put the sub D on, it would, okay? But when you get close up here, you see that these are like little slabs of hair, but up at this closeness of his skin looks completely real. It's just up this close, his skin looks real. And see, the hair is the giveaway. That it looks like this is a slab and that's a slab. They're little patches. What are they called? It's little pieces of mesh. And this hair is, this I don't know how they do this, because I kind of know a little bit about how they do it, but I just don't know because it's so complicated. They have to take and add little patches and then work with them and then add another patch and add another patch and another patch. Chunks of hair, and they're all made of little patches. And yeah, it's really, really complicated how they make this hair. And I'm really impressed by how that's done. I probably, if I just pushed this in a tiny bit and this in, it would have been like perfect here too. And there's a little piece there, but it's okay. It's going to work. So, let's see what this candle looks like. That looks pretty real. This is going to take a while for all these little dots to go away. And we're up to 466. We're gonna let this render until at least it hits 2000. I might let it render a good long time. I want this to look a little bit like frosted glass a little bit, so I don't mind this being a little frosty, but I'd rather it I'd rather it rectify some of these dots a little better than they are. And that happens with some lights, and in like semi-dark places, with lighting. Certain lights just are notorious for creating, because like notice that these lights are already done. You see a few little dots, but they don't have that problem. But and it's because this is what's called refraction. It's the light shining through a thick substance. So, yeah, there's refraction in this. All of these have different different kinds of things. You can see the light bouncing off of this surface here, coming from this inside this window and bouncing off of these little. This is amazing. I'm getting really tired, so I'm going to let this keep rendering. This is pretty much done. Now our guy, and what I like about him is he's sticking out enough. You know, he's not in the dark. I didn't leave him in the dark. And he doesn't look like he's looking ahead like this, like, you know, just dead, kind of like, he looks like he's kind of a little bit relaxed. And so that's going to look nice from a distance, and all this beautiful, you know, this decoration in his face and his hat and all of this. Look, and the leather jacket and all it's gonna, and the gloves and the little belt buckle, all looks really nice. So all right, thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely evening. Sigmund, say good night to everybody. Good night to everybody. Oh, that was nice. Very nice. And do a little bit of a dance, Sigmund. Yeah, I think, yes, there's the dance. Like, da 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 da. All right, have a good night, everybody, and we're going to sign out with some polka music. Angus, you made it to the end of this long video. You're going to be the smartest Daz person in the world. You've watched all of my videos. A few hundred over a few years. So yeah, you're really good at this. So look at the fish net hanging there. So there's all kinds of little details in this picture here. I don't really want to look because I'm afraid the ladder's like not going to go into touch the ground, but I guess they made it into the ground. And so this is good. Let's see what our tree looks like. I could have lit. This is really beautiful here. Look at this grass and this whole area. It's just really pretty there. So that's very nice. And then we have over here, we have our gulls. So they're all kind of compacted in here because they're throwing fish heads in the water. So, or something, I don't know. And the only thing, these rocks, this rock here looks a little squared off. Maybe I should have tried to add some, if I keep looking, I'm going to find something else, but no, I think this is it. So, yeah, see this little bump here and that little bump. I think if I had added some sub D to this housing thing, it would have fixed those rocks. So just smoothened them out a little bit. So sometimes having a little bit of an angle there doesn't hurt. But see, rocks don't normally have this unless they've been chipped or, you know, but they're usually not. So this doesn't do anything good for my eye, okay, so but there's only that spot and I'm seeing this spot and that spot right there. I don't really, my eye doesn't like those. Okay, and then this right here, that doesn't like that, doesn't like these two either, and that little dip. So and I'm not sure if sub D is already on the rocks, but I don't think it is because those wouldn't be there. So, but I'm going to leave it. And it's so far away and all. So this is it. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm going to check. I have to check my mail. Well, let me see. I can. No, I can't. Well, I can. I think I can pause it over here. Pause it here. The Elgato, the 4K. And that pauses that. Now I can take a real quick look and see if I've got any special emails from the post office. No, it doesn't look like. Let's see this in here. No, no email. No email yet. So eBay. Yeah, okay. So all right, very good. Have a lovely, lovely evening, and we will talk soon. Our pirate, he looks a little bit weary. Our mariner, okay, that's what we're gonna have, and probably I could have put a tattoo on his neck, but that would have probably just looked like noise. So you get too much detail in the picture, and it's just way too much. So, all right, again, take care, thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm going to stop here. And, again, thank you for watching. If you watch this all through the, if you watch this video all the way through, then you did good. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Rex Red saying so long. Please like my video. I need likes really bad. And like and subscribe and click the bell for notification. You know, we just really haven't been able to build a big Daz thing on YouTube, you know, and it's too bad that people don't get into 3D more than they do. There are millions of people who do it, but it's just don't seem to be able to build the following on YouTube right now for Daz. It's too bad because there are artists out there. There are other Daz people, and it just doesn't seem to be. When I do a Daz video, it doesn't seem to get to them. So all right. So I guess that's it. So that's the way it's going to be. So. I'm just going to make the videos anyway, so they'll just sit here and do nothing. So I don't know, but that's the way it is. So I'm going to make the videos anyway, and someday maybe we'll get some people. Good night, Angus. You have a lovely, lovely evening. Take care, and I am off to bed very